Hey, I'm Justin Levy, the founder of Spirit House, and you're going to watch a video of one of my clients talking about their experiences in a private session. Hey, come on in.
Hi, my name is Seth Fleischauer. I've been coming to Justin for about 3 or 4 years now, and when I first began, it was after just talking to him. I actually met him in a park because our kids are the same age, which is funny. But when I talked to him about what he does, I was sharing some of my healing journey around my injuries. I've got lower back stuff, I've got hip stuff, and I told him that I do best with intuitive healers. And he was like, dude, you got to come see me. I've done a lot of stuff. I've done a lot of, chiropractic and massage and PT and all of these things to try to, salvage my body from these injuries. And working with Justin has been by far the most effective thing for just my physical health. And then I have the bonus of mental, spiritual, emotional health that comes along with this work. When I first started doing bodywork with Justin, I'm gonna have to admit it felt weird. He makes all these noises that are kind of strange, and I kind of had to suspend my skepticism and disbelief, and I'm like, okay, here I am, let's see where this goes.
These noises are the movement of energy in my body as it starts to unlock and unwind things in my body as I'm working with somebody like Seth. And the spirit will start to unlock things, and I might breathe or I might move. Sometimes I burp. That's just a part of the spirit moving in my body, and even in the person I'm working with in their body to help open things up.
He talks to you beforehand. He kind of primes you to recognize some of the things that are going on in your life to a more authentic degree than I think people really are prone to do. Priming you like that puts you in a state where before he even starts working on your body, there are some energies that have been opened up.
When we start to tap into Seth's stories or anyone's stories, those stories are mapped out in the body. And then when we start working with the spirit to unwind and unlock these knots, a lot of times people find out what they think they're coming in for is not what they're coming in for.
He's not doing it to you, right? Like there is work that you need to do as well. I kind of describe it as like you kind of turn off your prefrontal cortex and you're kind of operating with this sort of lizard brain in the back, and you work with the energy and he works with the energy, and that corresponds to these different parts in your body, these different areas of tightness or knots that get loosened up, and then some emotion will come through and some spirit will come through, and all of a sudden you're crying because your dad didn't love you.
The way I experience it is that we have a layer of this wall that's our general, normal, accepted modes of behavior within this world. And to connect to spirit, we got to get past that. And getting past it is tricky and complicated. If you got to go to lizard brain, great. But we got to get to this place where there's a spontaneous connection to spirit and just letting it happen and working with it. The funny thing about Seth specifically is pretty quickly, as soon as we started working, the spirit started to dance him and move him, and he started to explore all these places in his body, and it was fascinating to be with. He had a direct, intuitive connection to this thing that didn't take a lot to get going.
The greatest impact that he's had has been on my mental health and emotional health and my spiritual health. What this work has done for me is allow me to kind of be that eye in the hurricane, that bit of calm where everything else is kind of swirling around, and how do I center to myself? How do I center to that authentic place? How do I listen to what's really going on? And be able to use all that to ground myself, into the earth, but also participate with all of the other energies that are around me in a way that feels authentic.
All right, thanks for watching. For more information, go to my website, spirithousePDX.com, and you can book a session or a free 20-minute consult.